Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're going back into this month's event quest that was released this past week. Knocked out this chapter 1.2, and this has Hitmonkey as the boss. He's got power play, which basically you can get fate sealed if you have less power. And then it's got this Subterfuge, block, and special, where you can gain a fury when you parry or you throw a special. It's got Overreach, where they're going to gain power slowly if you have furies active, and then it's got buffed up. And we all know buffed up. Basically, you have to have 3 or more buffs to enable your damage to actually occur. So a great option for buffed up is Venom, and I just have a rank 4 Venom, and so I'm going to go in and try to take down this Hitmonkey. I don't really have any problems fighting Hitmonkey. I typically always stick to his L1s. I'm super comfortable evading that, and you can counter it, which I believe I do punish it several times. But normally, like when I'm in war, where the defender can end up parrying you, if you're just a tad late, your punish of his L1 can get parried, and you just don't want to get parried. So there we go. We like that. You can counter attack and punish that L1 fairly easily. But in war, I typically try to stay away from that just to be more safe. Because if you get hit by this dude, it will hurt. He can crit like a madman. Yeah, so with that node power play, I'm not going to throw any specials. I don't really want to knock this guy down because I don't want him to be able to shrug off parries. I don't want to have to deal with evade because I don't think Hitmonkey is a Spider-Verse champ, so Venom wouldn't bypass that evade. I'm going to look that up right now when I'm talking about that because I don't think Hitmonkey is a Spider-Verse guy, but maybe he is. No, he's a mercenary. So Venom wouldn't bypass those evades that he would do. And yeah, with all of the buffs that Venom gets, I can do damage like normal. Got some decent bleed damage going on. So he's a pretty solid option for a lot of buffed up stuff. So that's why I brought him in first. And so I would like to rank 5 my Venom, but I would rather wait till I pull a 6-star Venom and take him up to rank 2 instead. Just because the awakened ability, it's not too critical. But yeah, we'll see. Someday maybe I'll get a Venom. But yeah, so Venom does take the Hitmonkey down. 86 hits for a rank 4. Not too terrible. But yeah, let's see what else I put together. Used a few other options. Oh yeah, so this next one, I brought in my rank 3 Aegon. I used on this bottom right path, I used him on like 3 fights and got his combo up enough to get to like 150-ish, which is like just enough to start getting those true accuracy buffs. Now granted, you do not have to use somebody that can get a lot of buffs. You can get the buffs through parries and whatnot, but just keep in mind it does have that node Overreach. Yeah, Overreach. So if you have furies and you get the furies from either the parries or throwing a special attack. So if you have 1 bar of power, you throw a special, you get 1 fury. I think if you throw a special with 2 bars, you get 2 furies. But basically, you can do it without champs that don't get buffs naturally, but it's just more ideal to use a champ that can get a lot of buffs. So I'm just going in with Aegon. I'm getting a few furies from the Subterfuge node. And then I got those true accuracies, and you got some dex crits, precisions here and there, and it's plenty to get some damage. I mean, not all of the hits are gonna count, but you can see like right there that my whole combo counted. Got those Furies, I got the Precisions. Yeah, we're good to go. So Aegon is a solid option here. And yeah, I just like to bait hit monkeys L1, 3 equally timed dexes, kind of get into a rhythm. And I guess there's a slight difference on that third dex than from the first two. But yeah, Aegon does really well. We smoke this hit monkey and we're gonna move on here to the next option very shortly. But yeah, let me know who you guys used. Did you go with like kind of the standard route with champs that have buffs? Angela would also be an excellent option. I'm trying to think. Silver Surfer could be an awesome option. You'd probably have to knock him down though and deal with the evade and him going into his I don't know what the mode is called. It's kind of like a frenzy mode where he can evade and shrug off buffs or debuffs. But yeah, so this next one I go in with Colossus. I have a rank 4 Colossus who is max sig. So I'm gonna have a ton of armor ups, and that's gonna allow me to basically do damage the whole fight. I think I end up getting hit at some point in the fight, but Colossus, man, he is just so tanky, and you do have the class advantage, so it's kind of nice. You do get the damage, that passive like energy damage from his parries, which is kind of nice. That's like, it was about like 1k. Let's see if I can see, 861, which isn't terrible. I mean, parry somebody, get 800 damage, that's pretty nice. And for the beginning of the fight, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna smash this guy down and see how well it goes, but it wasn't going very fast. So I think I do end up switching to the plan of knocking him down, but I stay redlined here for quite a bit. And you know, the one thing is, if you knock down Hitmonkey, it's not the end of the world. I mean, he'll basically shrug off your next stun, so just be ready for that, and then he can evade. So as long as you have that in mind, you can deal with him and knock him down without any problems. But yeah, so I think, do I get hit here? I think I get hit right there trying to bait out a special. Finally get a special thrown, and I think here shortly I'm gonna heavy into my special 3, and that's gonna get my that organic armor up on Colossus. Yeah, so there I do get a heavy knockdown, so there he's purified, and then I hit him. So I think that Assassin's Cunning, and he's also fully unblockable on those specials, which, you know, special 2, I don't really have all the timing down. I know you only need like 2 evades, even though it's like a huge barrage of bullets and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I stick to the L1s, I can evade that fine. Here I go throw off an L3. And the one thing that I thought was interesting, that the L3 knockdown did not trigger his Cunning Assassin mode, which I didn't realize, which is interesting. And yeah, but now I don't have any of my armor up buffs because I got that Fate Seal, so they had less power. So if you do go to L3, just realize that unless you can quickly get back more power than him, you're going to get Fate Seal, you're going to lose all your buffs, which kind of sucks. So for a short period of time, I wasn't able to do any damage. We're going to get close. I think I'm going to launch off an L3 at the end here, and it's going to, or do I do an L1? Or not an L3, I thought I did an L2. Maybe I do a few L1s to get some armor ups. And yeah, so Colossus is a decent option. Just think about managing your power so you don't get Fate Sealed. and then you basically can't do any damage for the period of time that's up, and I think it was like 10 seconds or something, which is fairly significant. But yeah, Colossus definitely works. Excuse me. Got the yawns. And yeah, and then the last champ, I think I L2 this guy and kill him here shortly. I'm trying to get a bunch of Furies. Boom. The last one didn't crit. I probably should have just went ham on him because I'm gonna get fate sealed if I don't. If I get fate sealed, no damage. Boom, heavy him. Okay, so we do take him out. Not the quickest showing, but Colossus does work. He's super tanky. I wish I had him as a 6-star as well. And then last, if I can't remember who I used. Oh yeah, I used my Guillotine 2099. And you're thinking, she gets an armor up, that's it. That's fine, you can use the Furies, but I also bring in Odin. I only have a 3-star Odin from the arena. I'm gonna come in here, I'm going to apply a Power Steal, the Assault function, Prefight, so I can kind of steal some of his power without having to throw a special, and then I'm going to go throw on all the Prefights from Odin, which is going to give me 3 buffs, which is just perfect. So if you have Odin, hopefully you got him recently in the arena, or you got him through a crystal or whatever, but you can just bring him on and you can apply the Prefight, and you can do it earlier as well. Be careful though, I originally started the line on the bottom left side, which has Power Snack, and it got rid of all the buffs, so I restarted the line because I'm like, oh, what happened? So that's why I applied it on the boss. But I get full damage. I already used Guillotine once to get all charged up, and with 100 combo starting, that energy damage is super, super nice. Every hit is going to do damage. I'm not going to throw any specials, I think, except maybe I think I do finish with a special 3. But I mean, just look at him melting away. So yeah, if you have anybody that just does really, really awesome damage, like AA would be pretty solid. Just apply Odin to him and this guy will go down. And yeah, Odin basically allows you to use anybody for buffed up, even on top of the Subterfuge node that gives you these Furies. But there we go. Guillotine 2099 takes him out really fast. Let me know who you guys used. Do you have Odin? Did you use him to help out with buffed up? Did you use like Heimdall with Angela and Hela and Magic? Yeah, let me know who you guys use. I'd be interested. Thanks for watching though, fellas, and hope you guys have a good one, and see you in the next one. Peace out.